Five giants of American industry, names you know and trust, are suddenly at the center of a storm. Alarming headlines are going viral, but how much of it is real? From factories to storefronts, these brands define the American economy. They operate coast to coast, fueling jobs and innovation nationwide. But now dark clouds loom as tariff talks ignite fear and confusion. You've seen the videos, the viral clips, the dramatic claims. Some say these brands are packing their bags for good. Social media paints a picture of collapse. But is it all smoke and mirrors? In the age of AI content, how can we tell fact from fiction? It's time to separate hype from reality. Let's dig in. It starts with a thumbnail, bold, dramatic, and engineered to grab your attention. These videos use intense music and fake AI scenes to push a narrative of economic disaster. With a few clicks, the claim spreads across platforms, unchallenged, unverified. The story sounds convincing, but where are the sources? Where is the proof? Viewers don't realize they're watching a scripted, AI-generated illusion. These videos are written by AI to trigger emotions, not report facts. Some sites even admit the stories are satire, but viewers miss the fine print. The difference between fiction and reality? One is carefully edited, the other is real life. Rumors spread fast in the digital age, especially when they strike fear. Even platforms warn viewers, yet millions take the bait without reading the fine print. Let's be clear, this claim is false. Verified fact-checkers have already debunked it. Snopes.com directly investigated the story. Their verdict, completely fabricated. General Motors has made no such announcement. In fact, they continue to expand operations in America. Nike remains rooted in the U.S. Their digital platforms proudly highlight American employment and innovation. Harley Davidson has moved some production overseas, but only for international sales, not to leave the U.S. When in doubt, check the source. Reliable outlets don't back these viral claims. Many of these videos are created with AI tools, auto-scripted with zero fact-checking involved. Far from leaving, Ford is investing billions in new plants across the U.S. The facts are plain. These companies are still operating, hiring, and expanding inside the U.S. Don't fall for the myth. The evidence just doesn't support these exaggerated claims. Ford executives warn that new tariffs could add billions in extra costs for American manufacturing. General Motors fears chaos, not closure, if tariff wars escalate further. Markets are jittery. Stocks for Ford and GM took a hit as tariff news spread. Nike's global supply chain means higher duties could squeeze profits, but they're adapting, not fleeing. Harley Davidson still builds core products in the U.S., but moved some output abroad to avoid EU retaliation. Walmart relies heavily on imports. Tariffs mean rising costs and pressure on American consumers. Despite tariff concerns, Ford is doubling down on its future right here in the U.S. The narrative of mass exits doesn't match reality. New jobs are being created, not lost. Harley remains rooted in America. Their U.S. customer base is still their main priority. The narrative of mass exits doesn't match reality. New jobs are being created, not lost. 85% U.S. sales, still domestic core, the Harley CEO said, assured. Each of these brands continues to invest in America, even as they navigate a tough global market. How misinformation spreads through AI videos. Much of this viral panic comes from auto-generated scripts, one designed for drama, not truth. Even the voices in these videos are fake, cold, robotic, and emotion-triggering. AI-driven misinformation spreads fast, especially when it's wrapped in viral packaging. With free AI tools, anyone can create news-like content that looks shockingly real. The thumbnails are designed to provoke fear, not inform. Most of these videos lack any real sources, but many viewers don't look closely. Even the visuals are AI-enhanced to make the situation look worse than it is. Some of these channels mimic real news while hiding behind satire disclaimers. The emotional impact is real, even if the information isn't. In today's internet age, misinformation often moves faster and louder than facts. These stories tap into real fears, job loss, inflation, and uncertainty. The visuals may be fake, but the fear they create is very real. The idea of American jobs going overseas has haunted the public for decades. With the economy under pressure, it's easy to believe that big companies might be fleeing. People already feel squeezed, and content like this adds fuel to that anxiety. Creators use urgency and emotional hooks to make even fake stories feel urgent. The more dramatic the claim, the more likely people are to click 014 and believe. People confuse real problems with fake causes, and that's exactly how these videos gain traction. It triggers emotion, anger, betrayal, fear, and that makes it stick. Unfortunately, lies often go viral faster than the truth can catch up. In reality, Ford is expanding U.S. operations, especially in electric vehicle manufacturing. GM's internal roadmap shows the U.S. market as its primary priority, not an exit plan. Nike's headquarters remains in Oregon, with thousands of jobs rooted firmly on American soil. Walmart, America's largest private employer, is expanding logistics, not shrinking presence. Harley Davidson is still deeply American, despite some overseas adjustments for global markets. What these companies are really doing is diversifying, not disappearing. They're optimizing supply chains, not relocating their headquarters or abandoning American workers. New factories are being built right here at home, not abroad. Data shows continued investment in the American economy, not retreat. The truth is far less dramatic, but far more important to understand. Misinformation spreads fear among real workers, people who rely on these jobs to survive. False panic doesn't just affect corporations. It hurts small businesses and local communities too. Even markets react. Investor confidence can be shaken by false claims and viral videos. Fake news also misinforms the next generation, distorting how young people see business and government. While videos claim factories are closed, workers keep showing up every day because the claims aren't true. Fake stories stir up unnecessary anger, fueled by lies, not facts. The damage isn't permanent, but we need education to fight back. The best way to fight misinformation is to put facts right next to fiction and let people compare. Sadly, clickbait often wins over truth, and that skews what people believe. The damage is real, but it can be reversed. It starts with truth and trust. Many react emotionally to misinformation without checking the facts first. Responsible journalists are stepping in, clarifying lies before they spread too far. Reactions vary, but the smarter ones pause and verify before reacting. Even officials are now forced to address digital rumors head-on. Surprisingly, even young creators are joining the fact-check fight. Truth spreads slowly, while lies explode instantly. Tools exist to uncover the truth, but people have to use them. Experts warn, fake company exits can distort markets and harm economies. The message is getting louder. Stop spreading lies before they go viral. When truth finally cuts through the noise, it restores hope and builds trust again. The rumors were loud, but the truth, clear. These American giants aren't going anywhere. America's industrial heart still beats strong. Don't let clickbait tell you otherwise. False stories may rise fast, but facts always last. Next time you see a shocking headline, pause, question, and verify, the narrator advised. You can help stop the spread by choosing truth over hype. Trust the sources that value evidence, not just views. If you want real news with real research, subscribe and join our mission for truth. Ford, GM, Nike, Walmart, Harley, still here, still American. Drop a comment below. What rumors fooled you before? Let's break them down together. In a world full of noise, truth is your power. Use it, share it, protect it.